Alright, let's try this shit again. My PlayStation suddenly just shut off. Alright. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Those
This story is
dream-controlling
interesting as
creatures in the
hell.
forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom. So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha
then it is where I start. This is where the live stream stopped at. Nothing else. And they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The disappearance of space. The Akasha sound. It is a tone of the vibration. We hear it every night, even though we remove it in our...
We still hear it every night, even though we removed
What
our
can we
Akasha
do?
terminals.
Does this be it?
That doesn't sound right. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes, but as those dreamscapes kept vanishing. I can't... I can't seem to cohesively...
Wait.
I can't...
Wait. Science Festival.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues. So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right? Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into. Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything. Alright, last question. Who am I?
The moon.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation.
She is the moon.
So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you know this.
Always been. I mean, she was always. I mean, she's literally the moon, as she said in the trailer. So.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last. That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you, is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny, thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this. Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Why you simply tell us? Why can't you simply tell?
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing. I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence? Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange. The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
That's the key!
Celebrate the birth of that god?
Of course, he said so many times in a different timeline. What it mean?
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety.
All
No matter
these
what they're trying to do,
dreams that we're
this is
living in.
unforgivable.
This is a timestamp.
After we end the Sub-Zerus Festival Samsara, we have to look into them. How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous! In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone. A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again. Oh, we're out of time today. I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Alright, here we go.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
There's a... Could have...
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct. Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way! Are we too late? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
You're so close. No way! The real consciousness that it can no longer endure to the dream.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear? She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going. But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad. Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet. Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all. Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still...
You are a kind Archon. You see, I kind of like kind Archons like these. I mean, not everyone has to be aggressive. I like aggressive Archons. But there's also has to be lightness to that too. So, I guess you can say that. But I mean, hey, I kind of like this Archon, man.
Far from it.
This story makes me like Nahida more, man. I'm definitely summoning for her in
If I were
2023.
a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zerus festival with so many regrets. Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone. I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon. Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad. To prevent more tragedies like
Aww.
this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible. Great, but how do we do that? Although the Sub-Zerus Festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it. Huh? So, how should we find that person? Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream. Imagination? What do you mean by that? Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and mora on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
So we're gonna find the host, then what?
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken. How are we If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker. It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town. Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the Traveler went? Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Damn.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to...
Damn it, man.
She was such a good person, with such a simple wish.
Oh, God, man. She's dead, man. She's... Damn. Shit, man, I feel so demoralized. Shit, man. She knew her fate was gonna, like, come through.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. Damn, man. It got so fucking sad. I didn't know that she was gonna disappear. Ah, man. This truly is a sad fucking Archon story. Well, most of it has to be. Knowing the place, they're probably become aware that they're dreaming.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
For many. Maybe Ferris is nice and euphonious.
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Next on the agenda.
That was the saddest fucking thing I'll ever see. Wait, hold on. Oh, this is the end. This is the last bit of the story. But we ain't gonna stop there though. We're gonna, like, you know, farm up. Who is it? We're gonna probably like farm up something. Wait, how much minutes? Yeah, this is pretty much like, this is supposed to be like a 2-hour live stream. No, this is supposed to be like a live stream. I was gonna like finish the story in the last live stream, but my fucking stream got corrupted, so that's a big F for me.
You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone.
This is the end of the
She
story.
just doesn't
so,
seem like herself. She's always so gentle
they're gonna
and
be
kind,
having another
and all the kids
fucking
love her.
phase of it soon.
I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but
Who the hell
only
is
one
she?
portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her, but none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Tia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
I'll teach them a lesson. They won't forget.
Huh? But Tia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
I don't give a fuck if she can handle them. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna destroy them, man.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
What are you guys doing?
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath.
Fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway, watch
You
yourself.
think? Bro, I'm gonna finish this in one blow. Come on.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
Yeah, small damn fighting words. Let's see if we can take it on or not. Come on.
Hold the line. No touching.
I ate you guys for breakfast. Playing the fucking stage, bro. That's so lit. Oh yeah. You guys are nothing.
Wind strike.
Born of ice and frost.
I'll be back.
Boom. Let's go.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
You're taking your anger out on those guys? Huh. I was. Imagine she was that serious and like when she fought against the bruh. That anger and fucking cessation, she's just fed. Like Chabris is fed up.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see
You can tell that
you two like
Nahida is
this.
basically pissed off too.
Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Yes, I do remember that. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Oh yes, I remember that.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Should we check out what the item it is? Maybe it's some clue.
Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably... This is the place! It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures! Hey, the windows are unlocked! Okay. Paimon's gonna take a peek inside. This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
I'm not reading all that shit. Sorry.
Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
That's a million.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda...
Talking to Zara. Okay, so we gotta go talk to her. Holy crap. Only 30 minutes in. Oh, this should have gone wasted.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I'll feel better if I say this out loud.
Traveler?
Oh my
You
god,
must be
bro.
exhausted.
This is sad,
Come
bruh.
to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
This is a sad fucking Archon phase. God damn, bro.
I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Milu's Dance of Sub-Zeros.
can barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, traveler. What is it?
So she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Don't leave any rest behind.
Where are we going this time?
To watch the dancing. It's gonna be a cutscene, watch this. The end of the Spirit Festival. So, this is the end of the fucking road. Similar story, man. I think I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10 for this. There we go. Let's go.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Oh god, poor Nero, man. No, I'm breaking the fucking
Traveler?
line.
You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
I don't care.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Hold on a second. What's with those flowers?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
No, close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine the green prisoners are not there in front of you.
You guys are acting weird.
All the time.
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple body Saras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage! It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Patisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Correct.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
He just said it. He just said it.
Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Now that Noah is aware, this change should be soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sabzeruz festival is almost over too.
This is the final stretch.
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
That's crazy. Good way. Oh, the cutscene!
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sabzeruz.
What a nice ass dance. Yes.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Oh, her spirit. That's so cute.
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
My head hurts.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara? Quick,
Yep, we did. Let's go. So that was all because the dance. She didn't dance. This must have been something because of the dance or something.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual spot.
Huh? What usual spot?
Go find. Oh my god, that was a beautiful ass dance, man. Like low key. Wow. Knowing that that was a beautiful dance, there's still not gonna be enough to fucking get me to summon still. So. Oh, it's right around the corner. I don't know what I was about to say, man. I just realized that. Oh, it's right around the corner.
Well done, traveler and Paimon.
Catherine!
Thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, a traveler, Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
To be continued. The new quest. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. We're not done yet, man. In the end, none of this is a rare memory. You seem to have seen her in front of the stage. Alright, say less, say less, say less. We're almost at AR-57. Speaking of which, how much Primo Gens do we have right now? We got around 600 and 300. Nice.
If you lie on the grass, you...
Alright.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt Like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her? It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
Talk to Nahida. Alright. We're not done yet, y'all. This story is long as fuck. Like, I never think Sumeru will be like the most biggest hotshot for this shit. And plus, we're not even done yet. So, we're not done. We're still not done. We're about to be 1 hour in. Oh my god. You know what? I guess I could at least just stopped and just took a break. Because I didn't want to go like a 6-hour stand.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's alright. After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the Traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara. So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Not a moment too soon.
It's a miracle.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. Alright, you two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
Nahida basically just transformed into a fucking leaf. I'm done, man.
Got it. I hope my answers were To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took
So I'm assuming, yeah, so basically we're going to have to wait 5 more weeks until we have to see the ultimate battle for Sumeru.
Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the Sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero's samsara in the immediate future. Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us. What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
That's it. The new quest. That's it. That's it. So I just got done with the Archon story. Well, I'm still not done. Well, I guess we're done. Yeah, I guess we're done here. We're done here. Alright, y'all. Well, that is it for the Sumeru story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a long-ass one, man. I cannot wait for the next one. That's probably going to be in,
Healthy body, healthy mind.
part 3? No, part 2, I think. Yeah, we're not done yet, so part 3 is going to be, like, later. So, anyways, guys, I will see you guys next time on the next episode of Genshin Impact. See you later.